What's up, y'all? Show some most death most. Jacrishu, right? Another video. Anything for content. Same done. Same done. It's a done. It's a len. It's a pun. And shout out to that boy Cunt. I don't even know who Cunt is, but hey, for all my new viewers, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. For all our social media gonna pop up on the screen. We're on the road to 5 minutes. Let's get it.
And all I have to do is eat this entire carton of eggs with the shell still on it.
Whoa.
Swallow these 4 hot dogs without chewing them. Chow down on this gnarly looking cactus.
Yo, twin, let me talk to you real quick. There's not even one person
Yo, that boy about to eat a cactus, bro. What is wrong with dude?
making you do this, bro. In one way, shape, or form, this is a demonstration of free will. Look at this nigga's face. He's not enjoying 1 second of this. Cause listen, the thing about posting content online is there's a process, right? Before you post something, first comes the idea, and that's where we should have stopped. This guy LA Beast, I'm scrolling through his channel. Bro, he's been doing this for years on end. This is not a one-off eating challenge. This is this nigga's life. No regard for human life, just munching away at cactuses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And this isn't the only thing I'd consider an extreme when it comes to making content, cause real ass thought though, isn't one of the biggest reasons people choose to make content is because it seems easier than a 9 to 5. Which is not, bro. I've been sacrificing my non-existent social life for this shit, bro.
Cut the show. I'm done.
But when your content consists of you putting yourself through physical trials and tribulations, you gotta really ask, is the oil rigs that bad though? Cause think about it, you come home from work dirty as hell covered in oil.
Your hands don't look like this while you're eating your lunch. You must be a liberal sissy.
Yeah.
And what you do is you collect that oil, and after 30 years, you might have a full tank, maybe. Allow me to give you some more examples of this treacherous content I'm speaking of. One nigga that's been allowed to fly under the radar for too long is Coyote Peterson.
I'm Coyote Peterson. I'm about to be bitten by the toe biter on my big toe.
You don't really look like you want to do this though, do you?
Yeah, I ain't lying to you, son. Like, people nowadays doing that weird stuff, just trying to let animals bite them, saying they be wondering why they be visiting the hospital like freaking 7 times a week, bro.
Coyote. You know, this guy's a wildlife David Attenborough, Steve-O in situation. And to sum up his content, let me just dub over it. In this jar, we have what's known as an African tribe killer. Receiving its name after it bit a small African child, its powerful venom ended up killing the entire tribe with like Bluetooth or something of that nature. Now we're going to be receiving a lethal dose of this venom directly into our bloodstreams. I'm never doing a bit like that again, but you get the idea. The guy gets bit by stuff that you don't want to get bit by. And then just look at his reaction after getting stung by an executioner wasp. I would say that's an appropriate reaction after getting stung by an executioner wasp, gang. And then bro goes on to say this.
Now, to firmly answer your burning question, yes, for me, this really is the end.
Look at his recent videos, you lying ass nigga. 8 of 12 of the videos involved you being hurt by some form of wildlife, bruh. But whatever pays the bills, I guess, Coyote. Damn, Coyote's a tough ass name. To an extent, I'd understand somebody like Coyote doing things like this. Let me get that to an extent slowed and reverbed. But when people do dumbass challenges for like 50 seconds of fame, bro, your skull is hollow, give it a knock. But surely the phrase do it for the vine or do it for the gram has straight up claimed lives. Like those words used to move mountains, I'm telling you.
For the gram? For the tube? For the thumbnail. Oh, if it's for the thumb.
But you know the saying, you tell me to jump and I say how high? Stay with me now. For content creators, the people say they want good, entertaining content. And for some reason the reply is, so how many Tide Pods did you want me to eat? I got 3 in my hands right now. Sometimes I really think I'm a higher functioning
Yeah, nah, bro. That's not that worth it, bro.
life form, bro. Yes, my corners are receding, but you don't see me doing no dumbass challenges, alright? If I'm gonna do something for content, it's not gonna be on the lines of no David Blaine shenanigans. David Blaine is the CEO of just doing
I went
shit.
and got a fluoroscopy, and I realized that you could actually make an aquarium in your stomach, and you could have koi fish, creatures, or anything live there.
Just to list off some things he did, in 1999, this is predating Do It For The Gram. This deranged, irregular human decided to bury himself in a plastic coffin underwater for 7 days. With no reels. So instead of handing in a job application, this guy decided to spend 168 hours inside of a container. Honestly, an interesting perspective to have, but I know damn well bro was doing it for that cable TV clout. This nigga hung himself upside down for 60 hours straight. Doctors literally warned him that this nigga, they said he will die. David said, but them views though. And what I think is his most insane stunt ever is when he froze himself in ice for 63 hours. Surely the large majority of people were telling him just to not do this.
That shit sounds ridiculous!
Because even if he's just ignoring them, right? In one of his challenges, he hung himself over the Thames for 44 days. Surely there's some executive officials you gotta talk to beforehand, no? Or did the London government hear the pitch for the idea and for some reason approve
Yeah, that's crazy.
it? But maybe I got this guy all wrong, because I don't think he even does it for the views. I think this is purely love of the game at this point.
I love the game.
Love the game, and when you die, that's not something you should not be loving the game for. For views, and yeah, you get money for it, you get clout and fame for it, but you just don't want to be the known guy that be doing crazy things.
Love the hustle, man.
But it's easy to look at people like David Blaine and Coyote who physically harm themselves for videos. But the mentally straining videos low-key just be as bad. You remember Mr. Beast before he was a bajillionaire?
100%. Oh, fuck poor people.
He said this in a full Gucci tracksuit, by the
They
way.
ain't shit.
And to this day, he claims he has negative money.
Technically, everyone watching this video has more money than
Stop
me,
the cap.
in their bank account if you subtract the equity value of my company, which doesn't buy me McDonald's in the morning.
Jimmy! Come on, Jimmy!
But anyways, before Mr. Beast was rich, he used to make videos like saying Logan Paul's name 100,000 times, which lasted 17 hours, by the way. It's actually crazy to think that Mr. 451 million subscribers was out here saying Logan Paul's name for content. Tedious content requires
crazy.
willpower, bro. That is something I don't have.
I'm such a fat fucking chub.
You know that Minecraft hardcore YouTubers that build those insanely difficult things, and it takes like 4 months to just complete one video? Those are the real grinders. Because what business do you have building a mathematically accurate black hole? It took bro over 500 hours of recording and editing, and a year in total to complete.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation.
It's been a year, Daddy.
I have somewhat respect for
Nah, bro. What y'all got going on with life choices, bro? We gotta do better as a youth and as people in general, bro. And y'all still gonna listen to that, and y'all still gonna scroll through TikTok and say, man, that nigga ain't worth shit.
bro,
Like,
because at least the self-sacrifice for content does not involve committing crimes. I'm
Right,
looking at
bro.
you, boo.
I fuck with Blue Game. I ain't lying to you. That shit used to be funny as a bit.
This guy Boonk is the CIA's prodigal son, bro. This nigga went viral just for stealing shit. And then he locks in and becomes a Christian rapper.
It's all skits. I got permission for it.
What a well-spoken YN. Boonk has actually got crazy character development. He gets a pass. Most of you have probably heard of Jackass. I could deadass make
Lord, bro. Just show, bro. I ain't lying to you, bro. To this day, when that dude did that B stuff with his stuff, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't no joke, son.
a whole separate video on whatever the fuck this is.
This is the blindfold race. We'll have 4 contestants compete in a 50-yard sprint, blindfolded.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Jackass movies really encapsulate what I'm trying to say because people really just be doing anything for content. And you know it's bad when even Gumball points it out?
I gathered the stupidest people in town.
Word.
Everyone has to wear a blindfold and run as fast as they can. The person who gets the furthest is officially the dumbest.
Whenever I see someone doing something within the vicinity of obscenity, I always think of the idea of life trajectory, which is pretty much like how unique experiences, opportunities, choices, you know, all that. It all leads someone to their present situation. Now, what choices could you possibly have made that led you right here, bro?
I mean, just you can be psyched that.
Not the right ones, nigga, I'll tell you that. Bro, for me
that's
to
crazy.
participate in a Jackass movie completely willingly, you have to give me either the deepest bag. I'm talking Rothschild, Rockefeller, blood money, Israel owns 98% of the world, alright? Or you have to throw it into Blood Eagle and Brazen Bull me. Why that sounds zesty, though? You know it's
Whoa.
not right. Subscribe. It probably sounds like I'm exaggerating my conditions for participation, which I'm really not. I'm good off this. 2 2s to my word, Crody, I'm not doing this.
Yo, you're sick to my stomach,
The
fam.
crazy thing is I can't even show the worst ones from Jackass, and I doubt I'll even be allowed to describe it, so I'm not going to. But when I dive into the psyche of people that are willing to put themselves through some bullshit for the sake of content, I question if they're really all there in their head, you know? Let's take a look at Steve-O, probably the most successful person from Jackass. How much money do you think they paid him for the first season? Like $100 million or something like that, you know? That seems like a reasonable amount. They paid this nigga 1.5 grand. That is the same amount as a set of 4 tires. But in the end, I guess it did work out for Steve-O because it did launch his career and allowed him to do fucking 4 more of these fucking movies. So maybe workout might not be the right word, but you know, he got a little something more than 4 medium range tires. Now, when it comes to content, it's not just all entertainment. I know we got some gooners amongst us, alright? Giving an opinion on OF is low-key too controversial nowadays, so instead I'm gonna just pose myself with a hypothetical. If I was a Sophie Rain archetype, right? Am I thooting for the bag?
Dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about, like, the political and economic state of the world right now?
Yeah, it's about time for me to go take my black self to sleep. I ain't lying to you, bro. I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Y'all stay safe out here. Don't do no stupid stuff like these people out here. Love y'all to the bottom of my heart. I'm on the road to 500. Y'all stay safe, bro. Just